12 Strong is directed by Nicolai Fuglsig, and it's based on Doug Stanton's nonfiction book, Horse Soldiers. The movie stars Chris Hemsworth as Captain Mitch Nelson, who leads a group of 12 strong men into Afghanistan following the September 11th attacks. These men partner with an alliance in order to overthrow Taliban forces that pose a threat to the United States. I'm going to be quite honest, I was bored for the first 45 minutes of the movie. There was lots of talking, dialogue, and the character you obviously care for the most is Chris Hemsworth's character Mitch, and simply because they show him being a good father and that he is passionately willing to go to war for our country. But we don't know too much about him beyond that. It was a situation where the only redeeming factor was knowing that these characters are based on real people, and I had to keep reminding myself of that as I was watching the movie. Luckily, the movie did pull me back in when we get to scenes involving the soldiers up against the Taliban forces. It was interesting to see them strategizing and seeing how much they were up against when it came to defending our country. The alliance leader that they team up with, Dostum, who's played by Navid Negahban, and Mitch have some disagreements about how to approach the enemy, and that aspect was interesting too. Dostum, being from a different culture, has a different outlook on death, and what he tells Hemsworth's character was quite moving. These horse soldiers are really unspoken heroes of our country, and I thought that what they did in 3 weeks was quite remarkable. At the end of the movie, we get to read some text that pops up. I won't spoil exactly what it says, but it gives us a very conclusive and satisfying ending. It reminds the audience once again that these are true events. These soldiers are like the Avengers of our country, and we're real people. We get to see a photo also of all of them together, of the real soldiers. And I just thought, thank God for these men. This movie will entertain those who enjoy war movies, and people will get to learn about a recent historical event which details what these heroes did for our country. Now, even though I was impressed with this true story, because of the drag that the film has at the beginning, and the fact that this isn't something I'm compelled to watch over and over again, is definitely a one-time watch for me. I'm going to give 12 Strong a B-. Are you looking forward to seeing 12 Strong? Also, if you remember, what place were you when 9/11 happened? If you were born during this time, or if you remember, tell me about it in the comments below. I remember being in 5th grade at an elementary school. They called all of us into the cafeteria, and I remember seeing TVs in places there normally weren't TVs, and I was really scared because I thought maybe we were in danger. I thought that an airplane was going to come crashing through my elementary school, and I'm so glad that that did not happen. Tell me your story about where you were, and as always, if you enjoyed this review, like this video and subscribe to Eskimo TV, where you can always expect icy and chilly Eskimo TV reviews.